Mildred E. Grimes Gurley is the daughter of Lionel and Doris Grimes Sr. She attended Alliance City Schools and graduated in the class of 1961. She attended Ohio State University. Ms. Gurley has been making an impact in young people's lives for a very long time through church, organizations, and schools, including Girls Assembly, a youth group for girls 12 through 18 under the Eastern Stars and Masons, and Men Making a Difference, readers at Alliance Elementary School. Mrs. Gurley has, along with some other mothers, worked to get junior and seniors involved in the HBCU college fairs in Warrensville Heights at their high school. She is a member of Starlight Chapter 83 OES Gladys Merrill Temple 1049 Elks. Her father, Lionel Bounce Grimes, was the first Afro-American policeman hired into the Alliance Police Department, and her uncle, Leon G. Grimes, was the second. Her mother, Doris Marshall Grimes, was one of the first Afro-Americans to graduate from Mount Union. She is very proud of her grandson for choosing to attend Mount Union, where he is a standout player on the Raiders winning basketball team. Mrs. Gurley has 3 children, 5 grandchildren, and 11 great-grandchildren.
Morning. At first, I'd like to thank the Alliance School Pathfinders for this honor. I was born right here in Little Alliance. I graduated in 1961 from the old high school on Broadway. I attended Ohio State University, and upon returning, I went to work as an executive secretary at the old YMCA for the director there. I went on to move to the Ravenna Arsenal, and I worked there on one of the load lines doing particular work with the projectiles that we were sending out. I had to okay everything that went out to the government. Stayed there until the Kent State confliction, and then they closed the load lines down. Upon returning, I did go to work for Monarch Rubber, and I stayed there for almost 15 years. We moved it to Georgia, and after we closed it, I came home. From there, I stayed with the Holiday Inn on right here in Alliance until it closed. Well, until I retired, actually. It didn't close until later when it went with new owners. I was lucky enough to be part of the forming of the Mothers Club at the new high school. I have been a part of all the school activities with my children from Franklin School to Mount Union College. We formed a reading group at Rock Hill School. It was called Men Making a Difference. Students have always interacted with women, so we decided to give the men a chance. They came from various backgrounds: policemen, firemen, fathers, just anybody that was interested in coming to read to the children. And they really loved the men, and the men loved that. I found that working with the 2nd and 3rd graders and helping the teachers, I went in there to help them do their math, to qualify in math and reading. That was very rewarding. I did that until actually last year when all of this came up and we could no longer go into school. And I really, really miss that. The children are so inviting and they say whatever they want to say. So you learn to just listen to them. They have more to say than most people think. I am a member of the Canton Coalition Men's Association, and we work with fathers to help them interact more with their sons. Our Eastern Stars, which I am a member of, we sponsor a young ladies group. It's called Girls Assembly, and I've worked with that group for over 20 years. We started the program at Alliance High School when Mr. Talbot was there by taking our students, Black students, or any student that wanted to go to the HBC seminar that was held up in around the Cleveland area. This helps them learn about the HBC schools, what they offer, and that they have a chance to go to a and have a very good education and also interact more so than just staying in Mount or whatever, which I'm not knocking Mount Union or any of the other schools. But there are so many Black colleges that now have to stop because they don't have the attendance. My father and my uncle attended Morris Brown, and they enjoyed it there. They were very active, and they were also great athletes. My father and my uncle became the first and second Black police officer in Alliance, Ohio. coming out of college, he went right in and did that, and then went on to do some other things. Starts with down in Sebring, where he developed for the pottery down there, the colors that they use in their plates. My family has demanded the best from us. At least we try. We produce doctors, teachers, government workers, engineers, and gifted athletes. I'm proud to say that I have 6 children, 3 girls, and 3 boys, and I am blessed with grandchildren and great grandchildren. Again, I thank you for this honor.
How did growing up in Alliance kind of influence? What kind of influence did that have on you?
Back when we grew up, we were on the other end of town. At that time, segregation was really still being used in Alliance. So we grew up with our own little town and our own little area. We interacted, of course, when we went to the high school, where we did not get to partake as being cheerleaders or anything like that. So we had our own little area. We went skating once a week on Mondays. It was a awakening, but I didn't realize it because it was the norm for us. Our friendships were developed there, and when we went on to the high school, we had the same group of friends. So once we went to the high school, it was a little different, but we still maintained our own individuality as going to the clubs. And as I said, at that time they had a hangar. We had to stay in one corner and dance. So we really didn't feel any different because we were raised that way. We had friends and we did interact somewhat, but they pretty much kept us separated. Our clubs were separate and whatnot.
What advice do you have for like the kids growing up in Alliance today?
I think the first thing I would tell them was to do what you think you want to do. Sometimes it doesn't pay to listen to other people's ideas. They have a great time to go out and go to different colleges and to see the world where we didn't have that. We are going into different areas. We're meeting new friends. We're meeting new people. I'm hoping to see all these barriers come down and that we all come together.